will try to join the stream. I have to take my dad shopping first. Mr. Friend, I'm glad I got to see you today before you take your dad shopping. That's so sweet of you. You sound like a lovely son. Um, that's beautiful. I'm so glad you're here. Happy Monday morning. It's 7:40 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Can you tell me if you can hear this bowl? Hello, I'm glad you're here. Can you hear that? Some of the live stream clips are not picking up that sound. Oh, yay, you made it back. You already took your dad shopping. That's beautiful. Wonderful. I'm so glad. Oh, you can't hear it. No? Why? I'm gonna have to play around with it. Nothing? Oh no. Oh my gosh. I don't know what happened. We used to be able to hear the singing bowl on the live streams, on my clips, and now I can't hear it anymore. So I got to figure that out. I have a microphone. I can play around with it after work and try to check it. Oh, some noise suppression. Hmm. Okay, thank you for telling me that. I'm gonna have to play around with my settings and see if maybe I clicked on something and didn't know. Oh, I don't want to play around with it now. Sometimes I lose like connection completely. I wanted to talk about an intention for the week and see what your thoughts are on what your intentions are for the week. For me, I know Monday mornings I've shared on the live stream that we have a lot of stuff going on with work and changing of legislation, and it's complicating things. And I've been feeling like when I woke up, I just keep thinking about all the things I have to do and trying to put them in order. And I can just feel my heart rate just accelerating. So maybe my intention for the week is just to stay calm, stay focused on just getting one thing done at a time. That's all you can do. Just get one thing done and move on to the next. Is there an intention that you want for the week? Maybe to keep our thoughts in line with what we want for the future, maybe not drifting back to thoughts that aren't helping us. I'm curious to know what your intention is for the week. Like I said, my intention is to take one thing at a time, one day at a time. We don't need to have all the answers. So that's kind of my intention. I do notice that on Monday, my brain gets really focused on my task list instead of just focusing on the one right next thing I have to do. Maybe that's the tip. If you have an intention for the week, do you want to stay calm? Do you want to stay focused? Do you have an intention to be off your phone? To get outside more? Is your intention to maybe spend less money this week or to look for the good in the world? I think it's important to set an intention for the week, and it doesn't have to be a big deal, but just a thought in your mind on, what you want to notice. Mr. Friend says, I'm struggling with things from the past. I had really bad nightmares all night. I don't know how to move forward. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Nightmares and bad dreams, they really, like I've had some too. And when you wake up, it feels so real. And the emotions and the energy, like it's heavy and it stays with you. So I'm really sorry that you had that. Um, and again, struggling with things from the past is not easy. If our mind keeps going back to those thoughts, we almost have to pattern interrupt it. Mr. Friend says, I think I have PTSD. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Um, just know that there are ways to get through that. There are ways. And, if you have the resources to get the help and coaching and professional help, that's wonderful. And in the meantime, there's resources and stuff on the internet online that you can seek out that content. Maybe some breathing techniques, pattern interrupting. That's what I've noticed for me when I catch myself repeating a thought that's not serving me. I kind of interrupt it and then replace it with a new thought, maybe about what you're going to do next or where you're going. We've got, is it Farul? Kali says, there are sisters. Hey, nice to have you here. Zara says, hello from India. I am Zara. Hello, my name is Robin, reporting live from Ontario, Canada. Lauren's here. Yay. Oh, I'm doing okay. Lauren, thank you. It's Monday here. And sometimes how I feel about Mondays, my brain. We were just talking with Mr. Friend about sometimes these thoughts. that we're having aren't always productive. I have a tendency to think about all the things I have to do. Mr. Friend is noticing he's thinking about the past a lot. And gosh, our thoughts really do have a direct role with how we feel, our energy, how we're feeling. It's incredible, isn't it? Kenneth Ford says, my intention is to catch more positive energy live streams. Yay! What a beautiful intention. Focusing on positive energy and staying in the right frame of mind and seeking out the content, seeking out the information that we want to learn. So if you're struggling with something from the past, or if you're struggling with something right now in this moment, seek out the information and content that can support you. There's so much on there. Where are you from, dear? Zara says, my name is Robin, reporting live from Ontario, Canada. We jump online in the morning to set an intention to start the day with some positivity and really use the internet for good. Lauren says, it's bank holiday here, so it feels like a Sunday. Oh, yay. Oh my God, that's wonderful. When you get an extra day off, that really does feel like a gift. So I know that feeling, Lauren. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. To be off on a Monday is a gift. Hey, Mr. Friend says hello to everyone. And Mr. Friend hopes that all of you are well. And likewise, I hope that for you too. I hope it for me. You know, it's Monday at 7:46 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in Ontario, Canada. I've shared before that Mondays can feel a little heavy for me. I know I'm not alone. Hey, SG's here too, up this early. Yay, SG's here. Mr. Fred, Lauren. Oh my God, we got the good group here. SG, we're just kind of thinking about, Lauren says hi to SG. We're just setting an intention for the week. What do you want? Are we thinking about something that maybe my intention for the week is to catch myself thinking about the past or things I'm struggling with and redirect it? Redirect it to what I do want. Hey, SG says, hello, Mr. Friend. What's good, Lauren? SG says. Mr. Friend says, hey, SG. I love this community. It is a very beautiful place. It's a space where we can be intentional about the internet. We can share our challenges and through each other's assistance and feedback and experience, add a little value to the next person. What a gift it is to use your challenges to serve others. It almost means like they're not wasted. You know, if something terrible happens and you just kind of hang on to it inside and just feel gross about it and never move past it, maybe we miss an opportunity to use that challenge to serve others. Maybe use that challenge to be more compassionate or to offer some words of wisdom when a person needs it. Lauren says, life is good, SG. How are you, mate? I love it. SG says, Lauren, I saw some of your paintings and I must say they are pretty aesthetically soothing. You see, we're still waiting for Lauren's posts on the community posts. Lauren, if you're comfortable, please do feel free. Anyone, all of you, SG, like Mr. Friend, if you guys have anything that you want to post in that community, if you run into a beautiful quote or a tip, or if you went somewhere cool and you're comfortable sharing a picture, I think like we can all root for each other. We can all learn from each other. I do think this group is the kind of people that wants to see each other thrive and succeed, and we almost get energized by that and get our own ideas from that. So let's share that together. SG says, Robin, you're glowing today. How was your weekend? Oh, I had a beautiful weekend. I had a beautiful weekend, and I appreciate you saying that, because again, this Monday morning I did wake up with a lot of thoughts, a lot of stuff going on. I did have to jump on work for a few hours over the weekend, but I got some outdoor time and family time, so it was really nice. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. SG says, Lauren, I am good. Back in Miami, living the 305 life. Oh my God, HBU. Oh, how about you? Still in London? Question mark. I thought SG said he was going to be going to London this month. Lauren says, indeed, I am, mate. Pretty sunny again today. We've been lucky this last week with the weather. Oh, what a difference the sunshine makes. Today we're having some sunshine too. We're expected some really warm weather today. So I actually put my swimsuit on underneath my work clothes. So when I get my lunch break, I usually take my break around 2 o'clock once I've get the hardest work done, and I go sit outside for my lunch break. And I have a video in mind that I want to create actually. And a lot of it is actually for Mr. Friend as well. And anyone that came to that journaling live stream where I didn't actually get a lot of time to journal. And that was my fault. And I do apologize for that. I want that when I promise something that I honor it. So, and sometimes that reading the comments, it's difficult for me to kind of balance doing two things at once. So I got to figure that out. Let's see. I'm glad you're here, folks. Do you have an intention you want to set for the week? Like, what do you want to put out there for the week? Do you want to focus on the next right move for you? Maybe there's something you're working on and you need just one right move for yourself. That would be great. Oh, where did that go? Sorry about this. Again, Mr. Friend says, I've started reading your book. I'm going to work through it this week. Yay, isn't that beautiful? I love that. I love that. And I want to do more of that as well. Like the affirmations, the journaling prompts. Maybe I could do some posts and just throw out some journaling prompts for people, anyone that's interested in them. And even if you don't want to write it down, obviously writing things down, there's a lot of, spelling is like almost creating things, right? That's why they call it spelling. You're casting spells. Listen, I don't know if all that stuff's true, but the kind of theory behind writing things down, um, I do believe that there's something there. But if you're not ready for that, then maybe just speak it out loud. Like one of the journaling prompts is like, how do you want people to feel when they spend time with you? We don't have to maybe write it all down. If you don't, there's value to it, but maybe you can think about it. How would you want people to feel when they meet you for the first time, right? These are really beautiful questions to reflect on and think about how we're presenting ourselves, but still being authentic, right? We're not pretending. My goal is not to change my personality so people like me, but to become more self aware is a very beautiful thing. I love that. Lauren says Julian has the day off today too, so we're going outside for a walk. So I'll take pictures of the good I see and I'll upload them with my work. Oh, for your live? Yes. I would love to see your live. So Lauren's going to upload pictures. Oh, Julian and Lauren are off today. It's a holiday in London, UK, and it's a sunny day. They're going to go for a walk. They're going to take pictures of beautiful things they see, and we're going to get to see not only Lauren's art, but some of the beautiful photos. Folks, if you see something beautiful, a quote, anything, something great happens to you, I want you to know that we are all rooting for you, and this is the place to share it. This is the community to share it. SG says, damn, the sun in London is just like water in the desert. Haha, it's very lucky for sure. Have you been painting anything new lately? Lauren asks SG. Is it Cynthian? Says, do you know, or Cynthan? Says, do you know Cat's Eye? No, but I've had people write in the comments that I look like this person. I think it's a gentleman that I look like from a band, I believe. SG says, I haven't gone to sleep yet. I've been up all night. Oh my gosh. SG is involved in the clubbing industry, living in Miami, back in Miami after 5 months of being away. So I think you have a lot to catch up on. You're going to sleep really well, but it's always sunny in Miami, so I guess you're not missing a sunny day. Hey, Doreen says hi. Hi, Doreen. I'm glad you're here. My name's Robin, reporting live from Ontario, Canada, Monday morning before I start my job. What's your intention for the week? SG's intention is I'm going to catch up on some sleep this week, right? Lauren's intention is I'm going to look for the good so I can share it. And maybe Mr. Friend's intention is I'm going to catch myself when I'm thinking things that are not serving me and redirecting it, finding that lesson, finding that new path that you want to take and learning from it. I love this, guys. This is great. Hey, look, SG says, Lauren, I'm so looking forward to your new one. Yay, yeah, we want to see your work. Mr. Friend says, Lauren, where can we see your paintings? You see, Mr. Friend likes to support us. He wants to see your paintings, Lauren. And I think the moment you really start stepping out of your comfort zone, it really does become easier. The moment you just start posting and sticking your art there, it just becomes so much easier. You start to care less about what others think and more about just exploring your own passions and your own desires. It's actually quite beautiful. Mr. Friend says, Robin, yes, I will try to be more productive. What a beautiful intention. This week, I want to be more productive. I have a tendency of writing lists of the things I want to get done, and I like overkill that list. And then as I cross stuff off, I add more to it. So I think for me too, I think sometimes just setting one goal, one productive goal. Don't have five. Apparently, the word priorities used to be singular. It was just priority. It was only meant to be one thing, not a million. So maybe start with one thing you want to get done. What's one thing you want to do to be more productive? Maybe step outside. You could read the book, 14 Days to an Abundant Mindset. Start with one journaling prompt. Start with day one. We don't do them all at the same time unless you want to. My buddy did that. He's like, I read the whole thing in one shot. I know I wasn't supposed to, but I read it all in one shot. And a colleague of mine went on a plane. She said she read it all in one shot too. But listen, there's no rules, folks. Take the value where you can and start with one small move, one small productive thing. Don't make a list, just write one. And that's the best way to start. Lauren says on Robin's community page for now, laugh out loud. Okay, Lauren. So, SG, for now, you're going to find Lauren's work on my community page for now until she feels comfortable. But give yourself a deadline, Lauren. Give yourself a deadline by like May 15th. I'm just going to post at least one piece of art. That's it. One piece. What's a big deal? I love that. Hey, we got Jonathan says, where should the proper authorities use appropriate force to reconcile the evidence given at hand, right or wrong? Oh my gosh, Jonathan, I would need more subject matter. I would need more details on that before I could make a decision. SG says, what's your number one goal for May? That's a great question, friend. What's your number one goal for May? That's a good one. Right now, for me, work-wise, my number one goal for May is to get all my workload for June out because we're supposed to be 1 month ahead. And because we have so much coming at me, that's my goal for May is to handle all my June right away this week. But what's your goal for May? I would love to hear that. I want to do one day, oh, at a time with the journal. Absolutely. That's the intent of it, Mr. Friend. So that's a really good strategy. Just do one day at a time. And if just pick one journaling prompt. If there's too many and you don't know where to start, just pick one. If there's one challenge to step out of your comfort zone, just pick the one. You don't have to do all of them. Go at your own pace. I love that you're doing this. Lauren, I will have a look. See, Mr. Friend wants to see Lauren's art too. Kenneth Ford, yes. More art on the community page. Kenneth Ford put some beautiful art. And we are really, really lucky to be able to see all the creative sides of the people in this community. It doesn't have to be something you drew. It could be something you create. If you're skilled like Kenneth Ford is, please do post that on the community page. If you see something beautiful and you take a photograph of it, post that on the community page. If there's a quote that you've read that spoke to you, maybe you can speak to others. Post it on our community page. That's our community page for us. So I love that. Yes, more art. I love that. One-on-one, Kenneth. Oh, the one and only Kenneth. We've got a Kenneth Ford, the OG, and then we've got the one and only Kenneth has a heart. Thank you for being here. My name is Robin, reporting live from Ontario, Canada, where we are setting our intention for the week, setting our intention for the month of May, being focused on the good that we're noticing in the world. Because when we notice the good, we actually really do become part of it, folks. It is a catchy little phrase that I've been saying, but there's so much truth to it. When we notice the good, we become part of it. We can't notice the good and bad at the same time. Technically, like our brain, like we think we're multitaskers, but really, like it's one thing at a time for the most part. So if we can focus on the good, we really are embodying it and becoming part of it. So I love that. Let's see. SG says, my goal for May is to wake up every day and live every moment. Yes. Sip on some Azul while lifting weights and going on long drives. Beautiful, peaceful. That sounds so peaceful. Lifting weights, having a strong body. That's a really good one for me. I signed up for a 5K run in June. And I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but when I did like 6.5 minutes of speed walking, I was like, oh my God, how am I going to do 5K? So I've signed up for something that's going to help me step out of my comfort zone. It's probably not the best timing for me because of work matters too. I can't keep adding to my plate, but I've already committed to it, so I'm going to. Stepping out of our comfort zone, focusing on eating healthy, getting outside more, following our passions, not complicating our life too much. What a beautiful goal. That's lovely, SG. I love that. SG says, Robin asked Nick if he's up for a European summer. Oh, we could all go to Europe this summer. And again, everything's on me. So please don't worry about anything. Oh my God. Ask Nick and let me know. Wouldn't that be beautiful to travel and see the world? And then we can do our live streams from there and take pictures. I've started back at the gym. I'm trying to get healthy again, Mr. Friend says. Beautiful. Beautiful. What a great thing. And listen, if you miss one day, just try not to miss 2 days in a row or try not to miss 3 days in a row. Set small goals for yourself, friends. It's easy to have these big goals and get caught up. This is amazing. I'm so happy you guys are here and participating and being intentional and directing your thoughts and mind with what you do want. Wish me luck. I'm going to my real job now. I'll see you in the next live stream, Wednesday evening. I'll have more time and hopefully I can figure out how to make the singing bowl work. Thank you for being here. I'm wishing you an incredible week. I value you so much. Thank you, Lauren. Yay, Mr. Friend, SG. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here.